tour number 2 today. Welcome to the jungle. Got a little leopard print. Is that what this is?
No, I don't know.
Cheetah, leopard, I don't know. Anyway, it's a jungle print because I thought it would be appropriate. Coming out of the tour. Okay, using my fingers. Okay, all right, let's go. Let's go. Welcome to my bedroom. Come on. Here we have a pink Syngonium. Very cool. There's lots of different kinds of leaves here. Very interesting. Tray chic. Okay. Down here we have a Philodendron Xanadu. I need to separate these and make other plants with them, which is interesting. And this plant happens to be a, I guess, copyrighted plant. What is that? Patented. This is a patented. Patented.
Patented.
Anywho,
I think.
You know, you're not allowed to like propagate it. Okay. You're not allowed to like propagate it and separate it and sell like propagations of it. Well, because it is patented.
You're still saying it wrong.
Oh my God. Anyway. Looky, and looky, look. Looky. Like there's like an actual fenestration right here. Check it out. Crazy. And I think I saw a split somewhere. There's a split in one of these leaves. I definitely saw a split in the leaf. Where was it? Definitely saw it.
This one?
Oh yeah, this one. There's a split right there. Check that out. It's a split. Hello, big plant. I love you. Will you marry me? All right.
All right, weirdo.
And then over here, we have this gorgeous, amazing, super freaky Scindapsus pictus, which is super crazy long. I should probably propagate it, but I haven't. And I haven't because I don't know. Look, it's even wound up. You're not even seeing the full length because it's like swirling around. It's going straight back up. So yeah, this thing's like 12 feet. This guy is a Senecio string of bananas. Okay, I was just being fancy. But this guy is pretty long too, if you can kind of see how long this guy is. So they like this window. They really grow some long legs. They just kind of string around wherever, you know. All right. And then this is my neon philodendron. And yeah, so this guy is, yeah, he's hanging out. Kind of a slower grower philodendron compared to the other giant one I have over there, but it's still pretty prolific. I've propagated this a few times and cut it, so seems good. And then this is my other Scindapsus pictus. I pulled him, yeah. You know, he's not the happiest Scindapsus, so I might actually end up putting him back in a hanging basket only because, you know, he was in a hanging basket and then I put him in this whole pot situation and he's not as happy as he was when he was like this, so we'll see. Anywho, this guy right here is one of my big bad giant Monstera Deliciosas. He seems pretty happy hanging out over here, though there's not bright sunlight. There's still kind of bright and direct sunlight. Yeah, this guy's doing great. He's very pretty. This is a Philodendron, a Brasil. Okay, very nice. I've propagated this guy and has cut off his legs a few times. He's very happy. He's doing well. He's doing well right here. We just let him hang out right there. And this guy absolutely loves this sort of north, east, west. I'm not really sure which direction it's facing, but he loves this window. I mean, look at this growth. Wow, it's crazy. And I actually wrapped the growth up and around because it touches the floor and people, yeah, graphic. It gets stepped on, so I like wound the few that were touching the ground up. And then this guy right here is a Hoya Exotica or a Hoya Crimson Princess. Very cool, very lush. Love this plant. It likes it right here. Filtered light, indirect sunlight that is bright. So this is all to the good. All right. Yay! This guy's really cool, honestly. Look at this guy. Amazing. All right. Awesome plant. And there's a lot of interesting variegation on these leaves. Check it out. Look at this. I mean, it's just like insane. These leaves are crazy. They're mostly neon looking. So neat. All right, and then over here, we have a Moonlight Philodendron that is just kind of hanging out, very beautiful. Look at the leaf structure and the different coloration of the leaves, the different veining that's going on. Very cool. And then this is my pride and joy, a Hoya Crimson Queen. It has a lot of different, really neat looking leaf structure. Look at this leaf really quick. Look how big that is. I have big hands too, and that is just a giant leaf. And look at that coloration. Look at the pink and the purple hues to these leaves. Very cool. And yeah, these are new leaves too. Look at these ones. Look how giant these are. Beautiful. Okay. Yes, I realize that these big white ones, they're not going to do a whole lot of photosynthesis per se, but they haven't died yet, so that's a good sign, right? Okay. And then back here we have a Chinese money plant, Pilea pepermoides, I think it's called, that my daughter gave to me as one of her first plant gifts. Kind of neat, lots of little babies going on there. I should probably propagate this bad boy. In the back corner over there, we have a Pothos. I'm going to jump into there. Look at that. And then, okay, yeah. So I have propagated this guy pretty extensively. His legs used to go down to the bottom of the tub. I've cut them back quite a bit. This guy is a very unique Pothos in that the leaves are just so different than any of the other Pothos that I own currently. Yeah, so it's just a very cool, very interesting looking leaves. It was reverting. I had it in sunlight. I'm not really sure why it was reverting back to green, but hey, it is what it is, right? All right, up here we have a Paulownia repens variety. It's called a Polynesian ivy. It's a very cool, awesome plant. It's a darker variety. Super neat, super interesting. And then over here we have this very cool string of hearts, which is actually quite thriving. It's very interesting, and it still has a very full head of hair, if you will. And yeah, I haven't propagated this yet, but I probably should. It's wrapped itself up and around. It is quite long. It's flowered all year and left me its flowers to clean up, which is awesome, and I don't mind it. But yeah, I definitely need to propagate this guy. Very nice friend, very fun, very interesting. All right, and then over here we have a Hoya Crimson Princess. Whoopsie, oops, sorry. All right, and yeah, it's grown quite a bit of tendrils this summer. Lots of cool variegation. It's got this new growth up here. Very cool pink stem, if you can see that. Yeah, it's really awesome. Love it. So pretty. Very pretty. And then one of my absolute favorites that I adore is this amazing Scindapsus Pictus Exotica. Look at this silver Exotica. It is really neat. Look at this leaf. Look at these leaves. They are so cool. Look at that contrast. That is just absolutely incredible. The legs have really shot out. It's really pretty, super cool to look at. Oh, it's just really a beautiful plant. Love the look of it. So much interesting variegation, lots of silver. Look at this one right here. Look at this one. That is almost all silver. Just really cool. Anyway, very fun plant to have. All right, so out here is the catwalk, and it's kind of a work in progress, to be honest with you, because like I'm moving plants around all the time, and it's kind of hard to keep up with. I mean, I do have a day job, so always trying to move stuff around. Anyway, down here we have this really cool Aglaonema. Look at the coloration of these leaves. It's very unique. It's a very red stripe down the center. It almost looks like a fake plant. It's so pretty. So this is an Aglaonema. I think it's a red Aglaonema, but I'm not sure of the exact cultivar variety. But this one's a giant leaf. Look at that one. Very pretty. All right, and this one is, you know, Monstera Deliciosa. It's outgrown its pole. I definitely need to like attach another stake that goes up. But yeah, these guys are just coming out everywhere. I can't keep up with it. So yeah, Monstera Deliciosa. This is a narrow form. Very cool plants. The leaves are almost as big as my hand. Very interesting and cool. Love them. Very pretty. Then this guy over here, I've had him for quite a few years. How big these leaves are. They're just huge. Sometimes he shoots out some flowers and he's happy. He needs a new home. So if you have a spathiphyllum or a peace lily, there comes a time when it reaches a certain point where it's just too overgrown and you need to repot. So that's where this guy's at. Rojo Congo Philodendron. And yeah, so I am going to propagate this bad boy pretty soon and give him a new home. But this is my a Rojo Congo Philodendron. This was just hanging out here, waiting for me to tell it what to do. So, Rojo Congo Philodendron, nothing to see there. I actually did this woodwork myself. I'm gonna check it out real quick. I did this really cool, interesting metal piping with the shelves and this really cool wood wall. It's cedar. And then I did like this thing with some moss balls, and these are some propagations. That's a fake plant. And then I did some really cool shelves here, you know. Anyway, My daughter took them when she left for college, but they used to be populated with some pretty cool plants. But this is the plant that was left. This is my ZZ plant. It's a pretty good plant. It can live pretty much anywhere. Just gotta give it water like every 6 weeks, a month or so. It's doing pretty well. I will say this, I don't think I've watered it at all in like 3 months, so someone watered it. Oopsie, my bad. All right, coming in here. This is the last and final room. I have my Hoya publicalis, which I absolutely adore and love. It's like a pink splash that it has these really neat, interesting leaves. I don't know if you can see that, but it has like a pink splash, and it has like these really cool, can you get that from the top? These really neat splashy leaves going on here. I don't know if you can see all these like really cool, awesome leaves. But anyway, it's an awesome plant. I have it in here hanging out, kind of taking a break from the sun. It had a little bit of sun stress, which isn't particularly a big deal. It's just that, I don't know, I just chose to put it in here. So if you don't know what sun stress is, if you can pan in real quick. Hold on, I just had it right here. Okay. So this is like a sun stress leaf. You see how it turns red on the corners like that? That's sun stress. Anyway, so. And then this guy down here is a Dracaena arginata variety that has gotten quite large. I will say when I purchased this, it was down to about here on the stem. And I had this at my job actually, but it came only about up to here. And since then it's grown really tall, and I have done nothing but neglect it basically. I mean, it's crazy. But anyway, yeah, this guy has really grown a lot. Very cool. Pink in the leaves. I love the variegation. It's very beautiful. I don't know if you can see the pink. Can you see the pink there? Can you see that? If I hold it up a little, that's really neat looking. Yeah, so nice. Our fiddly fig, and I rotate it quite often in front of this window. I'm gonna rotate it so that you can kind of meet the guy here. So it's quite a big fiddle, and it's nice, it's good. Yeah, it's got some growth points on it, and it is a very fun plant. You know, these guys are kind of picky about their environment. I had this guy downstairs for a while, and then I moved him up here. Yeah, and he's pretty happy, and they love sunlight, and I have him in front of this window, but it is doing very well, and it's very happy, so I couldn't be more thrilled. And yes, the grow light does help. So it's in the window, but then I also have, you know, this grow light kind of hanging out here on the side. And then I turn it on and I leave it on to give it a little bit more light on the side that's not facing the window. And I do that because it's in here sort of rehabbing, to be honest with you, because I had it where it wasn't in enough light. So I'm trying to rehab it in front of a window. So yes, this is my daughter's room, and once upon a time, she took cuttings off of my, you know, my mother plants, string of hearts. Wow, my brain is dead. All right, so anyway, this is the propagation. It's super healthy from the string of hearts. It's super long, and I honestly can't believe that she stole it without me even knowing, and now there's a whole nother plant. It's insane. She actually took the old pot that I had and used it to propagate and make her own, which I think is kind of cool. Anyway, success! Yeah. All right, and then these are dogtail cactus propagations that she took from the dogtail cactus. Oh, hello. Okay. And they are super happy and hanging out. All right, look at them, they're crazy, right? And little baby's tears propagation. She's always impressing me with her ability to propagate basically anything. And we have a Monstera propagation. Doesn't look too happy, but it's actually doing pretty well considering that the propagation that was taken was from an already sort of declining plant. So it's actually doing pretty well. I'm super impressed. And we have a string of turtles, which is really cute, super cute, hanging out. Oh, I just lost one. We've propagated this like 2 or 3 times, and I'll let you know those in another video. But yeah, string of turtles, pretty awesome. And of course, we have this awesome little guy right here, who is a Venus flytrap, who's going to eat everything and anything. Yeah, all right. And we have a pretty cool bird's nest fern. And a pretty good sized Chinese money plant that needs to be propagated, I think. That's my opinion. A strawberry begonia that is absolutely struggling, but we're working on it. A pothos. This came from my other daughter's mother plant, which is kind of important because, yeah, it was like the thing that started it all for her. Up here we have a Brasil Philodendron, who's, I think, in desperate need of water from what I can feel. Yep, it sure is. Very pretty though. Very pretty. And here is an awesome watermelon peperomia propagation that's doing smashingly. Really pretty. And it's grown a lot of babies, honestly. Another watermelon propagation, watermelon peperomia propagation, doing pretty well. A neon pothos, which is doing amazingly. And this is like a mixed bag. I mean, I gave this one to her because it was cool. So in this mixed bag, we have neon philodendron, and we have let's see, Brasil philodendron, but we also have, I believe I put some Rojo in here as well. So really cool, kind of neat, the way that it's decided to grow. And I believe this is one of the Rojos. Anyway, kind of cool. And then we have the mama plant of the baby tears here as well, which is kind of neat. So thank you for joining me on this second home tour. I am so glad you came along for the ride, and I will be super happy to do my third home tour, which is like the basement level. That's the last one. Hey, if you are new here, please subscribe. And if you are not new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please think about it and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button. And yeah, if you know, hey, I'm here to talk about plants and, you know, planty stuff, and I am here for you twice a week. So I will see you here next time, I hope. Make sure you hit that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. Say bye, Whiskey. Bye. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye. Oh.